Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in and make a quick video in regards to your annotated bibliography projects. Thank you for those of you who posted your draft on the discussion board. I realized that I forgot to go back and reopen those with my comments, but I am going to do that today. But I did want to just make this video because I found myself really typing out the same commentary over and over again. So I just decided to save myself that time and to make this video, because if it applies to you, then apply it to your writing, and if it doesn't, then you don't have to worry about it. But in general, for your annotated bibliographies, the most important thing that I can tell you to do is to make sure that you are following the directions. Make sure that you look at that posted sample that says completed sample annotated bibliography, because it's really going to show you the format, the structure, the organization. So a couple of takeaways though from the ones who posted and I read already. You want to make sure that your summary paragraph is just that, right? So you have your citation and then you have your summary. The minimum length for those summary paragraphs should be 10 sentences, okay? If it's 8 or 9, then it's close enough, but you should aim for those 10 sentences in your summary paragraph, because what that says to me is that this is a quality piece of data or research that you've read, and there's enough about it that you have something to say. But in your summary, make sure that you are remaining objective, that it's not opinionated, and that it's not written with an opinionated tone. Simply state what the author or authors have had to say. So you might start by saying the article published by John Doe states, right? Start with their main premise, the main idea, and then go in to add those supporting details to really illustrate the point. Also making sure that you include whatever conclusions those writers were able to come up with in their writing. So make sure that you do that. The summary needs to be about 10 sentences. It needs to be objective. It needs to be fact-based. It needs to be organized with the main idea and supporting details, okay? Now, when it comes to the evaluation paragraph, you just want to make sure that it is evaluation and a little bit of analysis too. So you want to talk about the strengths or potential weaknesses of the article. Because you're going to be using these pieces of information for your research paper, you might notice that there is a lapse. Maybe there is a lack of actual statistical data, or maybe the study was limited. You know, they only featured 50 participants as opposed to 500. So you want to make those types of observations and talk about those. You also want to talk about how this information is applicable to your research. In my paper, I will use this source in order to do what? What does it help you to do? What does it help you to show or to prove? Or what is it that you learn from it that you can apply? So for the most part, that first paragraph, remain objective, no personal pronouns, just presenting the information as it is presented in the original text. That second paragraph, making it a bit more personalized, although from a professional academic angle. And what I mean by that is, yes, talk about the quality of it, how it's used, how it will be used, how it is applicable, what point it does make, and things like that, okay? And of course, if you have any questions, please do let me know. I also realized that I forgot to open up a question forum for us this week, but seeing as though most of our questions have not really been questions, but just kind of like comments that are, you know, about the assignments or about the course in general, you know, if you have any particular question, then please do reach out, ask me. Don't forget, my cell phone number is at the top of the page. So if you're not getting a response, especially on the weekend, if you're not getting a response via email, then don't be shy about sending me a quick text message and I can get back to you as soon as possible. Okay? Thank you and happy writing.